Welcome to sports, everybody. I'm Chris Saunders. The Bahamas Olympic Committee Secretary General Romel Fish-Knowles has saluted the efforts of our men's national volleyball team that recently won gold in Curacao at the FIVB qualifying tournament recently.
We are aware that there are some financial challenges with assembling teams in team sport. And so this morning we're here making an appeal to corporate Bahamas to assist us with our national team, especially in volleyball, who've been making a lot of strides and a lot of progress over the last several years. Not only a volleyball doing such a good job on the hard floor, but they're also doing a very good job on the beach, and they ought to be commended. If you look around the room, these are very talented young men, and we ought to encourage them by giving them our full support.
Going forward, as our men's national team continues to pursue their goals, Knowles says that he will personally lead the charge to find funding for them.
Unfortunately, some of your championships don't fall under purview, but you should. I encourage you to try and qualify. Let me rephrase it. I know that you will qualify for the Pan Am Games. That's when we take on all of the expenses. I think the CAC Games as well. Volleyball is played there. That's when we take on a lot of the expenses, and we must find a formula to these other qualifiers, such as the World Championships, to make sure that you could continue to train and bring home the gold as you've done for the benefit of the country. Anything short of gold nowadays in the country, goes unnoticed. And you've been unnoticed because you've been winning golds and still haven't gotten some of the accolades. And so today we welcome you to our office, and hopefully ZNS will do a good job in helping us get the message about this excellent volleyball team that we have in the Bahamas, and hopefully we can get you some financial assistance.
The Bahamas will actually host one of those rounds of further qualifications for the Pan Am Games. Moving on now, the B3As will host its annual awards presentation banquet this Sunday at 2 o'clock at the Sheraton Resort on the Cable Beach Strip. At that time, our athletes will pick up all their awards. Now, sometimes when we brag, we do not have the facts. Well, apparently that's not the case with Tonique Williams-Darling, the new public relations officer for the B3A. She outlines the great things our country has accomplished in track and field in 2012.
In total, the Bahamas was able to capture 98 medals in these 8 international competitions. The success of these teams we owe largely to the commitment of our sponsors, who will play a significant role in the upcoming banquet on December 23rd. Top athlete awards will be.
Now, although some Family Island athletes will be recognized for their achievement, a lot will be happening. Again, that is set for 2 o'clock at the Sheraton Resort on the Cable Beach Strip. On to some basketball news now. The All Bahama Pro Show underway with playing the 2012-2013 American Basketball Association season. That's the ABA. Team CEO Ricardo Smith brings us up to date on the road ahead.
We're between here in Orlando for the 4th and 5th of January. As soon as we have the final word on that, I'm going to be happy to report that to the Bahamian public. January 18th and 19th, we're going to be in Bimini. We'll be in Bimini for a game again against the Jacksonville Giants, and thereafter we have the 8th and 9th of February when you will be playing the North Dallas Vandals. They're going to be here, and so we look forward to those games.
Now, when the Pro Show opened their season here at home, there weren't that many fans in the stands at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. However, Smith says that's not a big concern.
You must remember a lot of things were going on that weekend. We had the Battle for Atlantis going on, as well as we had 2 major events with the Bear Fest and also the Soca Fest. And so one of the things we wanted to do was we wanted to be able to utilize the opportunity whilst we had those coaches and scouts here from the various schools, that we wanted to be able to put some high school talent on the floor so that these scouts, we didn't have to get them here, they were already here to be able to see our talent. That didn't work, the plan was not executed, and so therefore I think we suffered at the end result. However, we are now looking at new strategies in which to move people and to get people into the gym. Next time around, either on the 4th, you're going to see something different in a way that we move people.
Now, following the Pro Show's return to the ABA, Smith says he got some feedback from league executives, and that has encouraged him moving forward.
definitely one of the things you'll find that the regional director who is here, Ron Scholes, he sees potential. He knows exactly what has been going on at Atlantis. As a matter of fact, they stayed on Paradise Island. They knew exactly what was going on. They saw the numbers of Bahamians that were going out to those games, and so they understand. Now, what I think he wants to do, he wants to be able to see how best we can work with the league to also have the teams that are coming to bring their fans along with them. And so that's something that we're in the process now of working out. If it doesn't happen this year, you can look forward to it happening next year.
Still talking about basketball, the C.R. Walker Knight Senior Girls Basketball team still basking in the glory of winning the championships at the Father Marsh and Peters tournament. For Coach Ken Lightbourne, he says this is just the start of what he hopes is another very productive season.
We trying to do a little off-season training because we haven't played in GSSA, so over the Christmas we probably have a little run in the sand a little bit in preparation for January and the GSSA.
And that'll do it for sports. I'm Chris Saunders. Your final look at weather is still to come.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center, providing quality imaging and radiology